Well, call to order this City Council meeting of May 17, 2017. Lord, please protect and bless the staff here at the City of Mission. And Lord, a special protection on our police officers who put their life on the line every day. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Tonight, we have the presentation of the colors by our Mission Police Department. Please stand.
Honor guard. Hook, chin. Hoop. Forward. March. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. Left, 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 right. Group. Hold. Right. Place. Colors. Host. About face. Left face. Present arms.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Come left. March. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Group. Hold. On.
Thank you very much to our Police Department Honor Guard. It always so meaningful. Thanks, guys. Martha, would you?
We're going to put the podium back. Yes, I can call roll like he's doing that, yes. Appletoft.
Here.
Garrity.
Here.
Gibbs.
Here.
Inman.
Here.
Kring. Oh, absent. Sorry. Quinn.
Here.
Rothrock. Here. And Councilmember Schlossmacher is absent also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Tonight we have several special presentations. We'll begin with Chief Hadley.
Thank you, Mayor. I got a microphone now. Appreciate that.
Got you covered.
Before I get into presentations, I don't know if everybody noticed or not, those uniforms.
Yes.
Those are brand new, custom made, and I do brag about our police department a lot, but I would say that that's probably the nicest looking Honor Guard uniforms in this county.
Those are, I saw them beforehand.
So,
those are very nice.
And I'm not sure they like having them custom made and measured and sewn and everything, but that's what they got. And the officers are the ones that picked them out, so they did a very good job. The next person I want to bring up is Travis Morris. Travis is one of our newest hired officers. We hired and started the process with him last year. I will tell you that we stole him from another police department in the 12th hour, and very fortunate to do that. Sent him to the 4.5-month police academy where I believe he finished first. Am I right on that? Yes, sir. I am good. And then he spent 3 months of field training and is now assigned to our midnight shift, so this is usually sleeping time for him. So I wanted to come and introduce him to you guys here tonight, but I'm going to let him introduce his family and also let you know a little bit about his background because it's rather interesting. So, Travis.
All right, thank you, Chief. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. He said Travis Morris. I was born and raised in Olathe, Kansas. 18, right after high school, I left for the Marine Corps in 2003. Did 8 years, 4 deployments, 3 to Iraq, 1 to Jordan. After that, 2011, I decided I was going to go to college. Did 4 years at KU, got a bachelor's in public administration, and then decided I wanted to go in law enforcement. So literally shortly, 2 weeks after graduation, I think I had my first interview here in Mission. And then next thing you know, August comes around and I started the academy. So, and my wife, Crystal, is in the back there. She's pretty awesome. She works hard. She takes care of the kids. We have 2 kids. We got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old boy that's 4 years old, and the girls too. That's pretty much on our off time. If we're not working, we're at home chasing the kids. So, and I used to have hobbies, but not really anymore. Like the kids, you know, 4-year-old and 2-year-old, you got to stay moving. There's no sitting around watching TV and hanging out. So, but I'm happy to be here in Mission. So far, I love it here, especially the Midnight Crew. They're really great to work with. So I'm happy, and thank you.
Thank you. Lucky to have you. Thank you.
Thank you for your service too, with the military as well as the law enforcement community. And just a point of interest maybe for you, you are the only police officer in Michigan who has not written me a ticket yet.
He can fix that.
Still early. So.
He works midnight, so if you see him, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we want to introduce him to you, and if you want to go around and shake hands with the council.
Travis.
And our next presentation is David Shepard. Obviously, he looks a little different. We're here tonight to pin his wings on him. He just attended the motorcycle school. I will tell you that the dropout rate and injury rate is about 60%. So over half the people that go to these don't pass. Either they can't do it or they get hurt. This department's had people get hurt. We've had people pass the first time, and other people have had to go through 3 times due to injuries. So not a very easy class. I will tell you that I couldn't do this class. But our department now has an officer for day shift and an officer for evenings to ride the motorcycle. So anything you want to talk about the class? What was the hardest drill you had to do?
I never thought turning could be so hard. That's all we did was turn that bike around. It was very, very challenging. Yeah, 18 foot wide, that's what you get. Turn that big old bike around.
So how much does the bike weigh?
A little over 900 pounds. A little over grand with me sitting on it.
And what did you tell me, how many times did you pick it up?
Oh, about 30 times a day. Very proficient at picking that baby up.
So anybody who was at Distance Sips last week, he had the motorcycle and somebody asked him, hey, let's see how you pick it up. So he laid that 900-pound motorcycle over and bent both knees down and picked it up like it was nothing. So, yeah.
All about the leverage.
Yeah, that teaches them a lot. But we always have a tradition here that you choose who you want to pin these wings on you.
I'd like my wife, Debbie.
Good choice.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. Thought you guys were going to show, didn't you?
So we're very proud that he went through the wheel school. I will tell you that we did go through a second time, and to his credit, I think he had 1 or 2 weeks off between classes to heal himself.
Not a lot of time, folks.
And it was his decision. He wanted right back in. So in the course of about 5 or 6 weeks, he was on that motorcycle and training for 4 weeks, which is a lot. So you got some other family you want to introduce?
Sure. Bring up all of my little children's. My 13-year-old Micah, which will put me on the spot there, baseball star. My 10-year-old daughter Olivia, and my today 7-year-old son Christopher.
Yep. You got any other family here?
I do, I have my parents, Beth and Alan Baker, and my in-laws, Charlie and Thelma Holt.
You guys all want to come up for a photo? I don't think he wants to go through the wheel school again, so.
Oh, yeah.
Now's probably a perfect opportunity for you guys to get a photo. All right, very good. Appreciate all you guys.
Why are we wearing the black?
Yeah, we've got options. Mayor, that concludes our presentation. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. He'll be right back up here, but May 14th through the 20th is National Police Week, and this is Law Enforcement Month. So I want to present our police department with a proclamation honoring their service. You know, they do such a great job keeping us all safe, and they're such a force out in the community. So we do have a proclamation.
Absolutely glad to do it. Thank you.
And I'm not going to walk all the way back up there. I don't blame you. John Belder's here for, it's the Public Works. We always honor Public Works this time of year. They do such a great job for the city. John, thank you, and thank all of your staff for all that you do. And you want to say a few words?
Absolutely.
And shake the council's hands. Thanks, John.
Thank all of you. I want to thank all of you first for your continuing support of our department. We definitely couldn't do it without you. Here in the last year, we've had a lot of turnover. We've had a lot of folks who decided it was time to retire. It seemed like when the first guy decided that it was okay, they all decided that it was okay. So Kenny York retired. He's been here for 37 years. Willie Gomes, Jerry Houston, Carol Smith. Trey went to the dark side and went to Edgerton as their superintendent. Unfortunately, we lost one of our own last year. Glenn Oxley passed away from cancer. So we all still miss Glenn and have heavy hearts for him. But we were fortunate to hire on some new members. They've been great help. They've hit the ground running and done a great job. So very proud of that. Still have some positions to fill, but Kathy, Brent, there are two Brents, Jim, Jay, Jeff, Zach, have all done a great job and continue to do so. We all find ourselves down there with each other most of the time, so we all joke around and say that we spend more time with each other than we do with our families, which sometimes it's true. So we're a big family down there, but again, I greatly appreciate your all's support, city staff support, and resident support, and we're proud to serve such a great city. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Well, as we move on, next, Parks and Recreation Director Christy Humerkhaus will introduce our new Recreation Program Coordinator, Nick Shepard.
Well, I'm very pleased to announce that we have hired a new recreation
program coordinator. He started last Thursday, so he's been here a full week now. I don't think we've scared him off yet. But he was cleaning out a closet today, getting ready for summer camp. This is Nick Shepard. Nick comes to us from the city of Grandview, and he has a Bachelor of Science degree in corporate recreation and wellness. And I am going to let him tell you a little bit about himself. The police department does it, so we can too. So, I do know one interesting fact about Nick is he does have a twin brother that is about a foot taller than him.
Not quite a foot, I exaggerate.
Oh, okay.
He's like 6'4".
And
So.
he has red hair, and his name is Sam, and people get him confused all the time.
Yeah, we look alike. All right, I'm Nick Shepard, Kansas City native, born and raised. Live downtown Kansas City, just moved in with my girlfriend. Gotta tell you, she hasn't kicked me out yet, so I'm not doing too bad of a job, I guess, keeping the place clean. But no, I'm very excited to be here. I came from Grandview Parks and Recreation, worked there for just a little over a year. Did things with youth sports, camps. Excited to get this camp rolling. She said I was cleaning out a closet today. I was organizing for camp. Not necessarily cleaning.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I like to have a lot of fun. Hoping to bring some new ideas to the department as well as continue to grow other programs that we have going on. So, yeah, just really excited to be here.
Good. Good to have you, Nick.
Wait, so I was like, all right.
I don't want you to make too many steps, Chris.
No.
So you guys just stay up.
Yeah, and I'm going to actually ask Jenny Smith
Okay.
to come up for this as well.
Jenny.
Jenny is the coordinator of our Kids to Parks program,
Okay.
so I will let her come up.
Okay. You can explain what the event, some of the steps and events will take.
Bet. We're really excited. This is the second year that we're hosting Kids to Parks. It is with a National Park Trust. It's a nationwide thing. Last time I checked, 1,137 sites nationwide are going to be participating in this day this Saturday. You probably have seen the weather. We're not sure what the weather's going to do for us this Saturday. We're going to keep our fingers crossed and wait till the very bitter end to cancel if we have to, and we may do it in the rain. So if anybody has free time this Saturday, please feel free to come to Streamway Park. We will be there from 10 to noon with lots of fun nature-based activities for you and your families to enjoy. So we're very excited and honored for this. So thank you very, very much.
Thanks
Thank
very
you,
much.
Mayor. Very
All
good.
your work.
Thank you.
Christy, always.
Appreciate it.
Yes, this is wonderful.
Let's get better.
And I carry her around at the center, so
Okay.
I'm used to it. I get- Thank you guys very, very
Thank
much.
you.
Have a wonderful evening. Thanks, guys.
This month, we are recognizing the importance of building officials who work to ensure the safety of our homes, buildings, and infrastructure, and to make them all safe and so we can use them. We want to thank our codes enforcement officers, our city planner, and building inspectors for the work that they do. Danielle, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Thank you, Mayor, for the proclamation. I will just say the Community Development Department has a mission statement. It's plan, build, and care. So this is the aspect of our mission statement that has to deal with building. So we're very pleased to raise awareness about this valuable service that we provide. I will say we're also on our way to becoming a 100% certified department, meaning that soon all of our employees will carry certifications from the International Code Council. So we're 3/4 of the way there this year. Hopefully by the end of next year to have us 100% certified.
Finally, tonight, we're recognizing Bike Month 2017. I'm proud that Mission is working on making, more friendly for bicycles. And tonight, Danielle again And Emily will receive the proclamation and say a few words.
We didn't huddle up ahead of time. But thank you, Mayor, thank you, Council. We have, Danielle, for more years than me, has been working on moving this initiative forward. And we've been working lately with several regional groups, Bike Walk KC and others, having public events, our bike drive around our holiday adopted families, even an auction for some fundraising through that. We've also, added the bike racks to downtown Mission that were not there before. We'll be having a Confident City Cycling class in June, a 3-part free series offered by Bike Walk KC to help people feel more comfortable riding on our streets and sharing the road and being safe. So we're excited about all of those offerings.
I will say it's also perfect timing because this is Bike Week, and so Friday is Bike to Work Day, so if you see more people out on Friday than usual, that's probably why. We'd be happy to see you all out on bicycles on Friday. There's a whole host of events going on all month. I'll say there's a lot of fun ones. Next Thursday night is the Bike-In movie at the Boulevard Drive-In Movie Theater. It becomes a Bike-In movie that night, so if you'd like to see The Karate Kid again, they'll be playing.
Thank you.
See, we do not have any notes or bonds on our agenda this evening. Our consent agenda has 5 items tonight. If a council member, staff, or member of the public would like an item removed from the consent agenda, they may request that at this time.
Mayor, I move the City Council adopt the consent agenda as printed, item 3A through 3E. Second.
Please call the roll.
Quinn.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Appletoft.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. If you have any questions regarding our community committees, you may ask staff or bring this up under new business. Public comments. This is an opportunity for members of the public to comment on items that are not on the agenda. Under action items, we do have one item from our Planning Commission this evening. Danielle, would you provide a brief overview of the proposed zoning code text amendments?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Coming to you tonight for action is a recommendation from the Planning Commission. At their April 24th meeting, they did vote to recommend approval of the proposed changes to the Mission zoning codes in regards to planned zoning districts. Our land use attorney, in reviewing our code section recently, pointed out that we were due for some revisions to this section to bring it more in line with the standards that we should be using when we evaluate deviations that are requested under this section. We think this is a timely, a good time to be doing this prep work because we expect we'll have several applications in the near future wanting to make use of this section. So these are amendments recommended to you from the Planning Commission on the advice of our Land Use Council. Be happy to answer any questions if you have them.
Do you have any questions for Danielle? Thank you, Dan.
Mayor, I move the City Council adopt an ordinance amending sections 405.070, 430.080, and 430.090 of the Code of the City of Mission, Kansas.
Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Appletoft.
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Our committee reports. Councilmember Appletoft, will you please provide a report from the Finance and Administration Committee?
Thank you, Mayor. We have one item from the Finance and Administration Committee this evening dealing with the 2016 audit. Kansas state statutes require the City of Mission to undergo an audit annually, and the 2016 audit was recently completed by Mize Hauser and Company, CPAs. They did issue an unqualified, or otherwise known as a clean opinion, for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2016. There were 2 minor management letter comments that they brought forth. which staff has discussed and already taken specific steps to strengthen our financial practices. Mission has received the Government Finance Officers Association Certificate of Achievement for Financial or Excellence in Financial Reporting for 23 consecutive years and plans on submitting their financial statements for the 2016 CAFR to GFOA again this year. Therefore, Mayor, I move the City Council accept the audited financial statements for the year ended December 31st, 2016.
Second.
Any discussion? Please call roll.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Appletofft.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Thank you, motion carries.
I think we deserve a round of applause for our
Yes.
Laura staff.
That concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Rothrock, will you please provide a report on our Community Development Committee?
First item I have is the Fox Ridge Drive Phase 1 Award of Construction Contract. Fox Ridge Drive between 56th and 51st Streets is a minor collector serving multifamily, residential, commercial, and industrial traffic. The existing pavement, curb, and stormwater infrastructure is in poor condition, and sidewalks in the area lack connectivity and are not ADA compliant. Proposed improvements call for a 2-inch mill and overlay treatment, new curb, and replacement of stormwater infrastructure. The drive lanes will be reduced to 12 feet, and the space gained will be used to construct sidewalks and accommodate upgraded street light infrastructure. 6 contractors submitted bids for this project, with Kansas Heavy Construction being the lowest and most responsive bidder. They will have 90 days to complete the project once the notice to proceed has been issued, and it is anticipated that they will begin work in June. This project will receive CARS funding with an estimated CARS reimbursement of $654,040.25. Mission's share of the total cost of the project is estimated at $723,504.24. Mayor, I move the City Council approve the contract with Kansas Heavy Construction, LLC, for the improvements to Fox Ridge Drive, 56th Street to 51st Street in an amount not to exceed $1,088,152.99, with a contingency force account of $108,815, for a total authorized project construction budget of $1,196,967.99.
Second.
Any discussion? Please call roll.
Garrity.
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Appletofft.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Next item I have is the Fox Ridge Drive Phase 1 Inspection Services Contract. Phase 1 of the Fox Ridge Drive project includes a number of improvements, including pavement, curbs, sidewalk, street lighting, and stormwater infrastructure. To ensure these items are built to plan specifications, it is critical to have a certified inspector on site while this work is being done. All documentation, observation, and required testing is included as a part of this contract with Olson Associates. The contract is based on a 90-day construction timeline, but staff anticipates the work will be completed in a shorter period of time. The city will only be billed for actual time spent on the project. 50% of these inspection expenses are eligible for CARS reimbursement. Mayor, I move the City Council approve a task order with Olson Associates to provide construction inspection services for the Fox Ridge Drive project, 56th to 51st Street, in an amount not to exceed $111,112.50.
Second.
Any discussion? Please call roll.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Appletofft.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Last item I have is the Fox Ridge Drive Phase 1 CARS Interlocal Agreement. This project was identified in the city's capital improvement program for construction in 2017 and is approved for funding through the Johnson County CARS program. Up to 50% of the project's construction and construction inspection costs are eligible to be reimbursed by this program. This interlocal agreement specifies the counties participating in the project for a total cost not to exceed $725,000 and commits the city's funds to the project. Approval of this interlocal agreement is the final step in moving forward with the Fox Ridge Drive Phase 1 project. Mayor, I move the City Council approve the interlocal agreement with Johnson County for the public improvements of Fox Ridge Drive from 51st to 56th Street, CARS project number 32001151, using 2017 CARS program funding in an amount not to exceed $725,000.
Second.
Any discussion? Please call roll.
Appletoft,
Aye.
Quinn,
Aye.
Rothrock,
Aye.
Inman,
Aye.
Gibbs,
Aye.
Garrity. Motion carries.
Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you. We do not have any unfinished business tonight. We have one item under new business, which is the election of our city council chairpersons and vice chairpersons. We'll begin with the Community Development Committee. I would entertain a motion for chairperson.
Mayor, I nominate Kristen for the position of Community Development Committee Chairperson for a term expiring May 2018.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Please call roll.
Garrity. Appletoft,
Aye.
Rothrock,
Aye.
Quinn,
Aye.
Inman,
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Next is our CDC vice chairperson. I would entertain a motion.
Mayor, I would nominate Susie Gibbs for the position of Community Development Committee Vice Chairperson for a term expiring May 2018.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Please call roll.
Rothrock,
Aye.
Garrity,
Aye.
Appletoft,
Aye.
Inman,
Aye.
Quinn,
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Thank you. That was an aye.
Congratulations, Susie. We'll now vote on our Finance and Administration Committee chairperson. I would entertain a motion.
Mayor, I nominate Nick Schlossmacher for the position of Finance and Administration Committee Chairperson for a term expiring May 2018.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Please call roll.
Quinn,
Aye.
Rothrock,
Aye.
Inman,
Aye.
Garrity,
Aye.
Gibbs,
Aye.
Appletoft.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We'll congratulate Nick when he gets back. Lastly, we'll vote on our Finance and Administration Committee Vice Chairperson. I would entertain a motion.
Mayor, I nominate Ron Appletoft to the position of Finance and Administration Vice Chairperson for a term expiring in May 2018.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Please call roll.
Garrity,
Aye.
Rothrock,
Aye.
Gibbs,
Aye.
Appletoft,
Aye.
Inman,
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Motion carries. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ron. Comments from the council. This is an opportunity for comments from our council members. Susie?
Bike Month. This is totally apropos. Emily, I just want to say thank you to you and John Belger, because the bikes that you didn't throw away, that I thought were so darling, loved, I don't know whether you knew or not, but the auction brought in $479. And I thought that was awesome. So thank you for getting them to the bike-a-thon, and John, thank you for housing them and being tender to them, because that's $479 for our family adoption program. So I thought that was really, really cool. So thank you very much.
There is a video of Brent and I riding the tandem bike somewhere. So if it shows up, I'd like to know.
Oh, we'll find it.
I'll pay money for that.
And the lady that bought the three-wheeler was going to go home and ride it with her grandkids. I'm not even sure it'll make it.
I rode around the shop.
I got a little worried about that thing. But anyway, and secondly, I would just like to announce that we had our Ward 4 cleanup in Highlands this last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. And it was great, but I have to tell you a story, and I know you love all my stories, but this was really near and dear. You know, we always advertise it ahead of time, and so this gentleman called me during the week, and he said that he would just like his leaves raked, that he was elderly and didn't have a lot of money, and he just couldn't do it himself, and he really would just like his leaves raked, and some of his limbs picked up. And so he said, but I hate to ask, and he was very humble. And I said, not a problem, we'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. So at 9 o'clock, Ron and I showed up at the door, and he was dressed like he was going to church. Looked very, I mean, he was just like an elderly gentleman, I guess, at 85 should look or something, I don't know. But anyway, I said, well, bring the crew down. We sent the crew down. There must have been 15 or 20 volunteers that went in his yard. They raked, they mowed, they cut up bushes, they did everything they could do. And then we always go up to one of the intersections and have hot dogs at noon. And so he came up with his wife in their Sunday best, holding hands, cutest thing you ever saw. She has onset of Alzheimer's. And he called me over and he said, Miss Susie, I just want to say thank you so much. He said, and I really didn't know what I could do to pay back. He said, I just couldn't pay them anything. But he said, I went to my freezer and I found a box of ice cream bars. And he said, I gave out 12 ice cream bars. That was all I had. But I just want you to know how much I appreciated what you did. If that doesn't touch you, I don't know what does. I mean, that's why we do it. These people are so thankful, and it's wonderful. Ron, I don't know whether you have any comments, but I want ice cream bar the next time thinking about these gentlemen.
I would add that Christ Church
Yes.
brought many of the volunteers, and they do an outstanding job. Previous years, we relied on youth organizations, which sometimes they would work and sometimes they wouldn't, but the Christ Church volunteers get in there and carried stuff out of basements, carried dryers and washers and emptied garages and anything you can imagine. So we had a dumpster for trash, we had a dumpster for yard waste, we had a Goodwill truck that took away the stuff that was still usable. We had an electronic spot for used electronics. We had a scrap metal guy there who took away scrap metal. So this is a service that any ward in the city can do. You just need to organize it and get the volunteers. And so yes, again, and thanks to our Nilo and James who were there also helping. So
it was a great event. It was really good. We had lots of really good feedback, and they just thanked the city profusely for all they did. They got this, which is absolutely wonderful. So, if any of the wards don't want to do it in the fall, Ward 4 would like to do it again.
Well, thanks for that story, Susie. That's a great
Well,
story.
it was so neat. He said, all I have are 12 ice cream bars. And you know, I hugged him, and he just looked at me and he said, I just want to say thank you. And you know, does that not just make it all worthwhile?
Yeah, that's for sure. And Christ Church does. They're putting their work where their mouth is. They're really getting out there and do a lot in the community. So, any other comments from anybody?
Yeah, Mayor, that's good. This being Law Enforcement Recognition Month, and what was the other? It was Police Officer Memorial Week or whatever. But being Law Enforcement Recognition Month, I wanted to point out a person here in the city of Mission that sometimes doesn't get enough recognition, but he keeps us safe here at our meetings. He walks out the ladies to their cars after the meetings. He takes care of he's a bailiff here at the court, takes care of Northeast Animal Control. He's our main man there, and I want to recognize Wayne back here in the back and say thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Wayne. Anybody else? Well, to start the mayor's report then, I put before you the appointments of Scott Babcock, Nathan Dormer, Hillary Thomas, Leah Loudon, and Bill Nichols for appointment to the Community Investment Program Committee with terms expiring December 31st, 2018, and Stuart Braden, John Arnett, David Schwank, Jennifer Cowdery, and Jerry Lonergan for appointment to the Community Investment Program Committee with terms expiring December 31st, 2019. Is there a motion?
Mayor, I move the City Council uphold the appointments of Scott Babcock, Nathan Dormer, Hillary Thomas, Leah Loudon, and Bill Nichols for appointment to the Community Investment Program Committee with terms expiring December 31st, 2018. And Stuart Braden, John Arnett, David Schwenk, Jennifer Cowdery, and Jerry Lonergan for appointment to the Community Investment Program Committee with terms expiring December 31st, 2019.
Second.
Please call roll.
Quinn.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Appletoft.
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you all for volunteering for that.
Next, I put before you the appointment of Elizabeth Garcia, Ward 2, for appointment to the Parks, Recreation, and Tree Commission with a term expiring December 31st, 2017. And this, the reason is 2017 is to fulfill a vacancy on the commission. Is there a motion?
Mayor, I move the City Council uphold the appointment of Elizabeth Garcia, Ward 2, for appointment to the Parks, Recreation, and Tree Commission with a term expiring December 31st, 2017.
Second.
Please call roll.
Appletoft.
Aye.
Rothrock.
Aye.
Quinn.
Aye.
Gibbs.
Aye.
Garrity.
Aye.
Inman.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The last thing on the mayor's report, and this is, if you so choose, a summer dress for June, July, August. It would be business casual, unless you want to put a suit and tie on, then you can do that also.
I've already started.
Okay. So that will start next meeting, and that is all my report. Next is City Administrator's report. Ms. Smith, you have the report.
I do, just a few items, Mayor, thank you. First, I left at your place some questions that were provided to us at a meeting we had last night over at Mission Square. The developers of the EPC project were there to answer questions. We had probably 40 to 45 residents from the facility that spent almost 2 hours asking questions and walking through the project. And one of the residents had taken the time to type up these questions, and we did really cover almost all of these in our time, but I thought it would be important for you to have those. They wanted them shared with all of the council. Both RC and Nick were able to attend, and we provided them with the next steps in the process and the meeting dates should they want to come and participate in that project. So all in all, I think it was a very productive, good meeting with the folks at Mission Square. A couple of weeks ago at our committee meeting, Councilmember Kring talked about how ugly our trash cans are in some of our parks, and I'm pleased to report that as of today we have 22 new trash cans that got delivered, and they'll be out in the parks before the end of the week. So just a reminder that we do have a special city council meeting at 6 o'clock next Wednesday evening. We will be considering 2 resolutions that set the date for public hearings on redevelopment project plans, or TIF project plans, for both the EPC project and the Gateway. And then that is in advance of a budget work session that we have scheduled that same evening. And then just a reminder, I know some of you are participating on a team for the JOCO Go event tomorrow. If you aren't, I would encourage you to stop by the community center. The kickoff, the start and finish line is at our community center. It kicks off at 4 o'clock, so if you want to be there a little bit before, sounds like it's going to be a fun afternoon in the city of Mission. If you see people driving erratically, we encourage them to please obey all of the traffic laws or walk. So that's all I have this evening, Mayor.
Thank you, Laura. And we can be very glad that my wife is not part of that, because she does like to win, so she goes through it. So that's scary. If there is no other business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.